Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Alright, we're here. We suffered with this massively yesterday. So, I'm thinking we might have a look at our options in the deck. So, that is not how we open the deck. We haven't changed anything on our deck, basically. For like the whole game. Like when it's been mandatory, we've changed it. Besides that, we haven't really changed this at all. So I was thinking we could have a look. So like this is it's kind of one of these ones where I think we can maybe like stack loyal abilities or something like this. Like we can go with the Scytheman, for example. So loyal boosts self by 7. So like every 3 rounds we can have this every 3 rounds maybe. Yeah, every 3 rounds we can have a boost of 7 in this, which might be the right way to go. We'll see. Like if each Scytheman is 7, that's crazy. And then boost self by 7. It's really, really crazy. So I think we take that. We also didn't add Gascon and Odo back into our deck, though I'm not too bothered about Gascon. We still have quite a few move abilities, so maybe Gascon is kind of useful, but not amazing. Look at 5 cards from your deck and play 2. I don't know, we also have these guys, the Arbalists. So if we're going to put these in just so we can use the loyal ability, we should see if there's anyone else with loyal. Okay, so these are the only ones that have a loyal thing. Loyal repeat deploy ability, so loyal on Odo is going to be great. Lyrian Cavalry, play a copy of this unit from your deck. So we could actually take 5 of those if we wanted. Landsnake. Gain 1 charge. Damage an enemy and all enemies with the same power by 1. You know, like maybe let's just take all of them. Like we don't have space for all of them, I think, but we can maybe go back in that direction and just see what it's like. See how it goes. So I'm going to throw the Scytheman in. Let's maybe drop Gascon and drop the... No, I don't really want to drop... I don't want to drop the Slingers. This spell was useful. Barnabas, we can drop you. Knickers is fine. Can't really drop Knickers, let's be honest. No matter how that sounds. Field Medics can go. Drummers, we need to keep. Straits Cavalry. I'm kind of disenchanted with them. Hey Washu, how you doing? Did you hear me say I was going to drop Knickers? I think that's what happened there, right? So Northern Wing can go away and Cadaverine can go away as well. Something like this. Even Arnulf is maybe not that valuable to us right now. He has an order ability. Why are you talking about dropping Knickers? It's my favourite subject. I'm just trying to just play around with the deck a little bit. We need to do something. I think we take the Lance next, so 3. Okay, we haven't actually dealt with, like, we haven't spent any of this at all. Like, since the start of the game. I think we bought like 2 cards or something like this. Lyrian Cavalry, play a copy of this unit from your deck, so... We should probably go with 5 of these. So 5. And the Arbalists. Loyal damage a random enemy nearest to self by 2. Like, this is what I want, I think. As well. Upgrading cards. No, just actually buying cards. Upgrading the deck, I suppose. So like all the way through the game we could just buy, recruit cards, and we just didn't do it because we didn't need to. But we can. So why not? I say we take 3 of these. A spell... Let's open you. No, okay. So we drop a spell. Let's get rid of Loyal. Did you see this one yesterday, Washu? It's amazing. I fucking love it. Yeah, it's from the Gunakora. Gunakora was the Leech Queen. So that's a trophy from killing her. Damn it, I think something fell in my eye. No shit, mate. Fuck. How'd they let that get in their eye? Did you fight it? Yeah, we won. It wasn't a tough fight either, really, to be honest. I think we can drop the scepter as well. So maybe this reduces the cooldown by 1. I think maybe we take that. So let's drop the scepter for the moment and play that. It wasn't so tough, really, to be honest. Restore all enemy units to their base power. I think this doesn't help us too much. In this fight anyway. We might just go completely... We might turn back straight away after this fight, but... Bone Talisman was horrible. Horribly unpredictable. Play 2 random trinkets. I think maybe I go like this. I can take Royal Decree, I guess. Just now let me play all copies of it from your deck. Sure, why not? Right, so maybe we go like this. It still feels like a bit of a hodgepodge. We need to change this to... So we have damaging enemy units and all other enemies with the same power by 4. Could be useful. Shuffle an ally into the deck and play 2 cards from your deck? No. That's what we have anyway right now. Move a card into your deck and... Right, move a card in your deck to the top and strengthen it by 3. Damage 3 adjacent enemies by 3 and move them 1 row back. We had that for ages. And boost an ally by 4. She just looks so different in every picture. Which I don't dislike, but it's just interesting. Like her face is just so different. We're actually lacking a card here, I guess. I think we do that. Let's see how this goes. The lumberjack trade is not a safe one. First of all, unfortunate accidents are an unfortunate expectation. Second, the sound of axe striking trunk echoes a great distance. Beasts, it turns out, have a sensitive hearing and insatiable appetites. Rawr. Right, so that's all fine. Knickers go away. Illyrian cavalry is great. Regiment drama is fine. Yeah, I think we can work with that. There was also a card we could have got that wipes out weather effects. Shit.
There's a time to reap, a time to sow, and a time to die.
Alright, so get boosting. Okay, it's up to 19 straight away. Whenever a unit appears on the battlefield, damage it by 1. Wonderful. So yeah, our cooldown here is actually 2 now because of the Lyrian banner. Pretty handy. Let's play the Strays Bomber. Here. This could still actually... maybe it'll be okay. I was gonna say it could die, but it's not really gonna die, is it? Okay, the 1 armor is actually quite valuable to us as well. Ooh, I think we wait for another round for that one. Drummer. Choose an ally and play all copies of it from your deck. Do I want to do that first round? I don't know.
Left, right, left, right.
It feels like it's going to be one of these situations where you put more time into actually modding it than playing it.
Again and again and again.
Do you think that's possible, Enkev? Let's throw you onto the back row. Next round we can do a loyal. You do that every time you play Skyrim. Okay, cool. It's not like just my impression then. It's actually real.
What now?
Alright. So still play you here.
Slings, they hide well.
I think it's time around you play for 5 hours and modding it for 20. It's pretty impressive. It's pretty impressive. Right, so we can play Lyrian Cavalry and we get another one out. Okay, so Regiment Drama. Shit.
Not running this way already, are we?
Okay, Arnulf is here, wonderful. Nikas is here. Oh man, overkill. Gigantic overkill here. Okay. I'm okay with that. I'm not super duper happy, but I'm okay with that. I think we still have enough of it in our deck to survive this. Alright. What is TNA? Sorry, I'm gone. Sorry, man. Like, I live in Eastern Europe. I don't know all these American words. Jesus Christ. Tits and ass. Tits and ass. Okay, TNA, yeah, I probably did know that. Fair enough. So, Arbalist is great. I feel like we can hold on to you. Marching orders, we maybe don't even need you anymore. You know what, let's do this. Just stay like this. Let's try and do this in 2 rounds.
Aye.
Adam doesn't live in the gutter like I do. Yeah, I live in the cultural front water of Poland. So next the Arbalist. So damage a unit by the number of cards on this row, including stuff. Fine. Worth. Hey Callista. Savage Bear. Okay, so what do I want from here? Choose an ally and play all copies of it from your deck. Try and play 2 blitz units. Let's do that. Odo, shit, that's not good at all.
Company, forward march!
Alright, that's okay though.
Listen to the old lady.
So from here we can go loyal. Good, good, good. And in turn. So when it says choose an ally, does that mean in hand or on board? And give any idea? Wow, the frames, man. So the ability here is choose an ally and play all copies of it from your deck. What's an ally? Is an ally somebody in your hand, somebody on the board? Or is it just anywhere? Any card on the board on your side. Okay. Thanks. Yeah.
One gold's all I need.
So that's 6.
Give me a time.
And sure, I think maybe we do it here. Okay. Enter. I'm okay with that. I'm not okay with that. So this is cool. I didn't know this is in Odo Plus. I don't know when we got Odo Plus. Maybe when it came back. I'm not sure. But loyal repeat deployability. I'm pretty sure that wasn't there before. So if we play the Slinger. 1, 2, 3.
Hello, adamgonder. Smile.
Smile. Hey, Mrs. Theros, thank you very much for the subscription. That's 5 months in a row, you monster. Thank you very much. Thank you so much, my friend. How are you today? Are you feeling happier than yesterday evening? So yeah, let's play this. Okay, so we have another one of these. You happier yesterday, but you still find your guess. Okay. Well, I wish you a nice weekend. Yes, on Thursday. I wish you a nice weekend. Boost allies by 2 and damage enemies by 2. Nah, you know, let's get this out.
Ever have a storm knock out one of your teeth?
Yeah, I don't see him tomorrow or Monday. I had a feeling I didn't change the stream title. I didn't change it, right? What will Agnes say? I don't know. Agnes, what will you say? So it's still kind of close. So I think we boost allies by 2 and damage enemies by 2. Then we play Meave again. Not bad, not bad. So let's go 1, 2, 3. And then... yeah, 1, 2, 3, I guess. And then we can do the same next round. I'm sorry, Washu. I'm really sorry. But I should really like travel when I have the chance, you know? I should go and see the world, you know? Okay, so 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2, 3. We want to travel to Sicily. Alright, let's see how this goes. This is one more card, right? The Thirsty Alghoul. 17 damage or something stupid? No. Okay. Okay, I think we're okay. Okay. I was gonna say I want to travel to Napoli, but I'm actually going there in February, so I don't have to say that anymore, because I'm actually going there. And you know what, Ankev, I'm gonna eat lasagna while I'm there, just so you know. Alright, so let's... we don't need to grab that loot, let's just go up here first. What the hell is going on up here? How are you feeling about work today, Callisto? Hello? You got good lasagna there? I have no idea. In Italy, probably.
Deep in the wood, it grew cool, with a thin fog filling the air. Neve pushed past a large branch of hazel and froze. Before her stood a tall figure, nearly human in form, save the moss-covered deer skull in place of its head. Empty eye sockets burning with naked flame, the monstrosity hurled itself at Meave with a roar.
Rally to me!
Cried Meave, raising her shield.
Everyone! Anyone to me!
It's amazing, when you're like a queen, you don't get to sound like a scared person, right? So it's like, ah, help me! You can say, rally to me, and it's the same thing, basically. It's so weird. Got a lot of lemon trees in Sicily. The monster encountered by the Lyrians in Ruwode is known to simple folk as a Leshen. They believe it defends the forest against those who too greedily harvest nature's bounty. Sure, of course, the scholars of Oxenfurt argue this is nonsense, that a Leshen, or rather Sylvanus Agilis, is simply one of many post-conjunction beings. In truth, it did not matter to me who was right. Okay, eliminate the Leshen. It's going to teach me a lesson. Boom. Boom, Washu. Do I feel this game is liked by feminists? I don't think there is anything to like. Wait, so are you asking me this because the main character is a woman? What made you think of this question? Is my question. In response to your question. Right, what's going on here? Leshen's a weak spot? Fuck. Because she's a strong person and a woman? Sure, I mean... meta questions, right? Sure, I mean, it's not so common that it's not special, I guess. I don't know, I didn't really think about it. I'll think about it and let you know what I think later, Mr. Steelrose. But like, as far as yeah, I mean, I guess there are like some pleasant aspects of it that she's standing up to men, but at the same time, like, she's being saved by men as well, so it's like, I don't know, basically. I will think about it. I wouldn't like to give an answer without thinking about it first. Every 2 turns on turn start, move to the other row and damage all units on the opposite row by 2. Death Wish, increase the damage taken by Leshen's weak spot by 4. Whenever this unit takes damage, deal bonus damage of 0. The amount of bonus damage increases by 1 whenever it takes damage. I don't think we have the right deck for this.
How is it going, Awam?
Oh wow, I think the bot is really confused. Good, Chekhov, how's it going? Thank you very much. I don't think you guys seem to understand like how picking on somebody with their name works. If I tell you that's what I did, then like it doesn't work like that. It doesn't make sense. I don't understand. Okay, I'm just gonna play it as it is, I think. We'll see how it goes. These ones are not gonna do any damage. Let's throw you and you. Come on, man. Knickers, go away. Lanceneck, fine.
Be wary. We know not what this thing can do.
I does Awam. What
Have we got ourselves into this time?
the hell does that mean? What? I still don't understand Chekhov. So, after changing the deck is not great for us now, I think. So, loyal game 1 charge. I think we have to put fire in the back row first. We don't really want to kill the minions though, right? So maybe this is a bad choice. Straight off. Lancenecked. I was actually asking what I does Awam mean. Chekhov. Okay, increase the damage taken by Leshen's weak spot by 8. Okay. Okay, so I can actually move you, so maybe this is not actually too valuable to us either. Huh. It does. Oh, I'm not hard to add a letter for you. Is nestit. Isn't that how you pick 1-1? What? I'm starting to suspect you're speaking a different language now. Yeah, some fire is bad. Now I'm shitting on you. I'm all kinds of confused. We need you to teach us like English, Adam. Why are you calling by my real name? How confusing. So, we should move these onto the back row.
Ever let the storm knock out one of your teeth?
This is not great. And you can do this. Okay. Do we actually do that? I don't know. Feels like we're not going to get through enough damage here. Every 2 turns and turns that move to the other row. Okay, cool. So it doesn't matter if we kill these. I mean, the more we keep alive, the better. But still, we'll see. Landsnecked again.
Back to the dust whence you came!
Alright, we'll see. So we can do that. Let's see if we're going to bring anything else out first. Draw and play 2 blitz units from your deck. I guess that's what it is. Knickers, thank you, Knickers.
This house will be leaping black-clad heads.
Those 2 are useless to us. Alright, we're just gonna have to keep doing this, I guess. How far into the game? I think we're in the final act, Mrs. Steel Rose. We're just gonna go back and take our throne. That's the plan. 17. Still nowhere near enough. So yeah, I guess we take the Landsnakes out. Did you fight your son? Is that coming up? It's coming up, Washu. Not yet. Not yet. This is shite. Shite. Okay, 19 per round.
That bit's the white of an eye from half a league away.
And we can do the longsword. Sure, we'll do it here. I just don't think we have enough cards for this. I mean, that will do some damage again on 23. Nah, no chance, I think. You know what, let's play that last. So let's play you first. I think I might try with the same deck and just hope for slightly better cards to start off with. Maybe should have played these earlier as well. Optional, okay. I mean, I still don't think we win on points anyway, so... Alright. Bucks.
For the Queen!
Alright, let's try again. Right, if we get the right card, if we get Odo, for example, So, yeah, Onyof is great as well here. The drummer is great. No, the drummer is only great if we get Odo. So let's drop the slinger. Same with the bomber. Oh, come on, this is going badly. Shit. No.
Be wary. We know not what this thing can do.
What have we got ourselves into this time?
Alright, so Onyof is better to start off with, I guess.
Death is only the beginning!
Hey, Nickers. Right, so Lancenecked.
Every rib's a thief.
Attack. Yeah.
Fascinating specimen. I must study it once we're finished.
Okay, Death Wish. Increase the damage taken by Legion's weak spot by 4. So we can actually start just doing this every round. But it's actually not doing any damage straight off. I don't know. We may play the Arbalist.
I'm a monster.
Yeah, we might have it this time. So we can do Loyal. Do we play anything before that? Let's do this. Let's do that.
Right, left, right.
Yeah, we'll play it this round. So let's do this again. Yeah, I mean maybe Onyof is our savior here. Maybe. Right. So let's hope for something nice here. Alright, it's
Slings, they hide well.
something. Okay, so now 13 damage per round. Let's do this. Okay. And it's only Lanceneck that's going to get something from here. And we can play something now. So maybe here?
Left, right, left. What now?
Cool. Luring cavalry is of no use to us. Take that to start with. Yeah, we should be playing this earlier, man. Is it? Nah, it's better to play on the Lancenecked. Yeah, we are traveling to Bucharest. So we play Onyof first. Is there anything else we should play? Yeah, you know what? Draw and play 2 cards. Come on, seriously?
Aye.
Alright. So we'll take the boost here, I guess.
God save the Queen!
Alright. Keep going. You travel a lot, gotta have some weird experiences at some hotels. Not hotels, generally. Weird experiences, yeah. Depends what you mean by weird though. Like when somebody says that and like asks about weird experience, for me it's always like when I was hitchhiking in or when me and Ola were hitchhiking in Croatia. These two guys picked us up, like probably like 21, something like this, and they picked us up, and like halfway through the journey they were like, hey, this car's stolen. They're like showing us the steering wheel, and under, like in the ignition there was a screwdriver. So it's like, yeah, this car is stolen, and they were like thinking it was funny sort of thing, and I said, don't worry though, you know, like if the police come and stop us, we'll just say that you did it, you know. And we were like, I was like, yeah, ha ha ha, I don't care, like you think the police are gonna believe that, you know, like I really didn't care. But Ola was panicking like hell, so like for some reason they were like, you know what, let's pull over to like a lay-by and smoke a joint. And then like as soon as they opened the door, like Ola was just like, we need to go, like just go, we'll just go. And so we just said like, hey, we're out of here. But they were like so high that they were just like, yeah, fine, see you later, bye. So it's kind of like, it was a weird experience, but not terrible, in my opinion. For me, it's just like funny now, you know. The person told me he bought a room for a night and he was offered special services from prostitutes. I mean, I guess it's possible, but it's never happened to me. A whole lot of fucking nope in that story. As soon as I said hitchhiking and Kev, it was nope from you, right? Alright, we're not doing this. We need Odo. I really think we can do it with this deck. We just need Odo. He didn't know it was that kind of place. Oh, okay, so he just accidentally walked into a brothel. Yeah, we need to increase that somehow. I think if we have Odo along with Onyorth, we're okay. On that same journey, like we went to Albania, and like hitchhiking in Albania is just impossible. Like the border between Montenegro and Albania, it's just gravel for like 2 or 3 kilometers on either side, because they just don't want anybody crossing the border basically. And we hitchhiked with like some Danish guy driving. He was just like going on a trip basically, and he took us to the border. We got to the border, and then like after that we just couldn't hitchhike anywhere at all. But this guy took us to the nearest city, and we stayed in this like really old, ugly communist hotel, which is really cool. Like I that's what I'm about. Like I like these experiences of like fucking weird places. And there was like an actual like traditional Albanian wedding going on in the reception, like in the dining hall downstairs. It was so cool. So we just like went down and like didn't spend too much time there, but like to like experience a traditional Albanian wedding just like randomly. So cool. So cool. So there's always like stuff like that. But that's it, you know. Shit. Oh shit, I almost missed that as well. Zan always loved the destroy tanks and stuff randomly in the landscape of Albania. Yeah, like Albania is famous for having like bunkers everywhere, like these tiny little concrete bunkers, because one of the leaders was so like such a feared monger. They just like built bunkers everywhere to protect the country from this unknown enemy. But I never saw one like in like maybe a week traveling around Albania. I didn't see one, so it's kind of weird. But yeah, I've seen like tanks and stuff like that in Hungary as well, in some parts. It's a really interesting area. I really like Sarajevo as well. It's a little bit different. This is like this summer I went there for the second time, and it's a little bit different. But the first time was like really dark and gloomy. Like to go to the place where like Franz Ferdinand was shot and stuff like this. It's interesting. It's super interesting. Right, let's get rid of you guys. Go away. You're okay. Hajduk, you're okay. Cavalry, go. Shit,
Be
man.
wary. We know not what this thing can do.
Yeah, I'm forfeiting. I'm hoping the last checkpoint is not too far away. I'm pretty sure I saw a save just as we were walking towards it. Yeah, okay. Let's change the deck. I wonder if there are some tanks left somewhere in Russia in the woods for sure. Hey, Zenitram. Good evening to you, my friend. How are you? Yeah, Mr. Steel Rose, there is so much stuff. You know what? I was thinking of going to, me and Ola were talking about going to, Chernobyl next year as well. Because Chernobyl is like 400 kilometers from here. It's like very easy to get to Chernobyl. So we were thinking about doing that. That would be a cool experience. Right, so cavalry go away. Scythemen go... Hello? Thank you. Go away. You can see lots of them in Kosovo. Cool, Zana's traveled a lot. Kosovo was interesting. Like when I was in Kosovo, we only got to go to Pristina. And Pristina is just like a city. So it's kind of weird. Like it was more developed than a lot of cities. Like for me, it felt like more European than Skopje, for example, which is the capital of Macedonia. But so it's kind of like it was almost boring because it was so Western almost. It was so weird. Yeah, I'm good. Thank you very much, Zenitram. We really need to get Odo somehow. We can maybe take more Arbalists. Hajduk is fine. You can explain some of the new cards? Yeah, sure, no problem. So, do you know this? I guess maybe you don't know this guy, right? So, this guy is a part of Skellige. He's the like pirate group in the game. Pirate race, let's say, in the game. He's pretty cool. I really like him. He's so cool. So his order is really, really useful, and he has it every single round. Damage an enemy by the total number of enemy units. So in this fight, it's really useful because he can do it every single round. Susanna has been to Kosovo and you haven't, Chekhov? So yeah, Anyov is going to be pretty useful to us. We got this card yesterday. Maybe you like it, Mr. Steel Rose. We're not going to use it. So I probably don't have to explain it, I can just show you. And that's it. But it's gruesome. Gruesome is the word. You don't travel below Switzerland rule. I didn't know that. I didn't know Switzerland was a border for you. What else do we have that is new? So we basically just started to put in these cards. You saw these earlier, but we haven't really used them. The Landsknechts, as Chekhov calls them. We're going to start using them. So every time Meve does her ability, they get a charge, and their charge is to damage an enemy, and all enemies with the same power. Happy with your 10% of the world. I didn't realize it was called I don't travel below Switzerland rule though. I just thought you were like scared of leaving your own country. Or you only go to Scandinavia. I thought it was only go to Scandinavia rule actually, Chekhov. That's it really. We brought back the Arbalists, which we used really early on, Mr. Steel Rose, which damages a unit by the number of cards on the row, including self. And then we get to do this every single time Meve does her ability, which is on a cooldown of 2. So every few rounds we can do this. That's it. I don't think there is much else. We got like Odo back. We had him earlier and we lost him. We have Gascon back as well. We're not going to use him right now. This feels like a small deck. Maybe we're missing something massive here. Mark a unit, yes, thank you. Jesus. Let's take that. Is it just because of the weather, Chekhov? You wouldn't go to Spain because of the weather? There's some cards that you only get if you do certain choices. Yeah, so yeah, there's one big one that we missed. That's okay.
Deep in the wood, it grew cool, with a thin fog filling the air. Meve pushed past a large branch of hazel and froze. Before her stood a tall figure, nearly human in form, save the moss-covered deer skull in place of its head. Empty eye sockets burning with naked flame, monstrosity hurled itself at Meve with a roar.
Rally to me!
Cried Meve, raising her shield.
Everyone! Anyone to me!
Alright, so we've done this fight before. Let's hit the Leshen. Hunger is already too much for your lung. Okay. I mean, shit, especially if you only got one. So if we have Straits Cavalry, we should be okay here. And Onyorf is here. Drummer we keep. Hajduk, meh. Let's throw away the Slingers for the moment. Landsnecht, great. Arbalist, great. Yeah, fine. So we can grab all of these. Or all of these. Yeah, going to Hungary in the summer is just... It's just on a hiding to nothing, man. Like... I think actually that was the hottest I've ever been, was in Hungary. I can remember actually another time when I was hitchhiking from Budapest, and I was like on the side of the road, and I just got like, it must have been like 45 degrees on the side of the road in the middle of Budapest. It was crazy. Super, super hot. But because like but that's Budapest, which is a little bit different to like the Balaton or something like that. Balaton was never too warm. Which game are you going to play after this one? It's a good question, Zenitram. I haven't decided. So it'll be a surprise for me and for you. And for everybody else. Let's get rid of the Hajduk. Straits Cavalry is fine. Another Landsnecht. Play Tetris. Tetris is, in my mind, Tetris is becoming more popular. Alright, let's just accept that as it is. There's a lot of damage there.
We know not what this thing can do.
Oh, bother. What have we got ourselves into this time?
Right, so first, Arnulf. Next round we can actually get rid of these two, which is a good start. Or maybe, you know what, maybe we hold on to them and leave them for as long as we can. If we leave them for as long as we can, maybe we can get rid of some of the wolf minions. Let's see. Man, these ravens attacking knickers. Not a happy time for anyone. Why damage yourself with the crows? I mean, we kind of care about our strength, but if we leave the crows there, like I guess I'm just playing it to get rid of the Leshen. We're gonna waste another one of these, but fine. Well, not waste, but waste a round without using it. I think we need to play Strays Cavalry first. Now, you know what? What's the difference?
Every rib's a thief.
Alright.
A fascinating specimen. I must study it once we're finished.
Oh, Isbel. Oh, Isbel. Alright, Strays Cavalry. Start this. We have to make sure Strays Cavalry doesn't die. Wait. So no. Landsnecht. Let's do that. Then the Strays. Then again. Okay. Maybe we don't actually get rid of the wolves. Maybe we just can't do it. When I say we don't, I mean we can't. Alright, let's throw you here. Another mark. Man. So we can throw... So what, how many did I have? 6, 9. Like, maybe I need to get rid of one of these. Isn't it time for Civ 5 or Civ 6 soon? Well, before Civ 5 and Civ 6, I'm sure Alizara would like me to play City Skylines as well, right? That game makes tsunamis. Alright, so... do we just do it? I don't know. I'm a little bit scared of losing the Landsnecht now. There is an extreme weather DLC for the game, yeah. I think that's why I'm like not playing it yet, because I don't have the I don't have that DLC. Should have done this a long time ago.
We'll catch 'em all! The chase is on!
So I don't know, can I turn down 9 damage plus 22 here? I don't know if we can. Yeah, the first time he did it, Ankev, I was like, ha ha ha. And then he did it again, I was like, I'm not gonna ask. But like, physically you have 60%? Or 60% function? I seem to be losing. Yeah, I mean, he did start with 700. Trying my best, Ankev. Thanks for the encouragement, though.
Long live me!
Alright. So you're dead. So that's 11. How do we make value from this? Here. Oh, come on. Seriously now?
Left, right, left, right.
Believe it's dead. Whatever that means for such a thing.
Oh, okay. So, I guess we didn't need to win on points.
Attacked from all sides, the monster teetered and swayed, fighting off their blows with ever greater difficulty. Finally, it fell to the ground and fell apart, like an undone bundle of twigs. In disbelief, Meve towed the pile of dried branches and scraps of bark. She saw no blood, no entrails, as if no monster had ever stood there. As if it had all been a dream.
Maybe it
Return
happened.
to the road.
Meve said, crushing the beast's deer-like skull under her heel.
Ah, and Reynard, I've a request.
Yes, Your Grace?
Once we regain the realm and return to the capital, remind me to issue an edict. No one is to enter these woods, not to log nor even to gather brush. Just in case.
Those dwelling near the Ruwode heaved a sigh of relief, and the Lyrians returned to fighting an invader who, after what they'd faced in those woods, no longer seemed so frightening.
Right. So the change in deck was pretty handy. The last 2 fights, actually. But let's throw away the Straits Cavalry now. Right, so Straits Cavalry, see you later. And what can we put back in? I guess we put you guys back in and... Hello? Okay. Yeah, sure, we'll throw Gascon back in as well, and the cavalry. So yeah, these are new ones that we're using this game. This is zeros. So every time we play this card, we get a copy. Well, we have like every time Meve does her ability, you play a copy of this unit from your deck. So we have like 50 strength. So instead of like dealing damage, we're building strength. The things you people decide to disagree about It's just so interesting. I learned so much about humans from you guys. It's really cool. Washu, it's not my fault. I apologize, because I guess at the end of the day, it's my responsibility what happens here, but...
Thank ye, your majesty. You'll protect us from the blackclads and monstrosities.
It's always Anker's fault.
Blackclads don't understand the forest. Don't understand nature. They rape it. Try to take too much, too fast.
We were spoken to this guy.
Them blackclads don't understand the forest. Don't understand nature. Rape it.
Oh, wait. So, we have a map. We have a treasure map. This isn't the first time you've been blamed for something like this. He's still remarkably comfortable with the idea. And Kev just doesn't give a fuck. I don't know where this can be. That looks like a road, right? So there's a stream, yeah. Hey, we're in Leska. How's it going? It's a little bit early, hey? I can't see this. Wait, let me look at it again. It ain't this area, man. We can't get there. I don't know. Let's just hope we stumble upon it later.
A robust rain hither comes.
Hither comes. Can we go this way? No, we can't. It's going poopy. Your boyfriend was supposed to come help you fix the internet, but his car work again. Sucks. You know, like, you said that you were going to stream yesterday, so like I actually just watched one of your videos this morning, and I didn't, like, I was like halfway through my class, and I was like, the person I was watching on my screen was like finished, so I just went onto yours, and I didn't realize I was watching like a 2-week-old, 3-week-old stream. No, maybe last week it was. And I didn't realize. Hey, Chekhov. I didn't realize. But I enjoyed your conversation with Rayla. That was really nice. I was really, really happy to see it. My queen, the village has been slaughtered to the last, not a soul remaining. That is, save for a few Nilfgaardians. No souls there. Yeah, fuck Rayla, man. It was so funny. I laughed so much, man. They claim to have arrived only recently in order to learn the fate of their collector. He had arrived in the village a few days past and has since vanished without a trace. What shall we do with the Blackclads? They've offered to buy their freedom. Their release, however, they may lead to unrest with our soldiers. Shackled and bound, man. Shackled and bound. Okay, just to make sure we actually have some direction. It's another puzzle. Wonderful. This could be a Knickers puzzle. I don't think it's gonna be, but it could be a Knickers puzzle. Not bad, not bad. If you have like a forest in your back garden, Chekhov. So what's the plan then, Rainaleska? How are you just gonna have to wait for him to finally make his way over here at some point? You have a little one, but not in the back garden. Gotcha. Meave's units were situated near a deep cave known by locals as Hare Caverns. Perhaps the harmless rodents truly lived there once. In any case, another beast now calls the cave home. A beast who prepares a slab of beef atop his bed of lettuce and carrots. Combine at least 3 identical cards in order to damage the wyvern. Use your leader's ability. Okay. Let's see what the hell this is. Did I see how he acknowledged the existence of his back garden? Wait, I don't understand. Ankev. I mean, he said we have a little one. Or was that not about his back garden? Yeah, herd of cattle. Okay, we have herd of cattle, heifer, churning water, and petard. Right, so if at least 3 copies of this card are adjacent to each other, destroy them and spawn a random card in their position. Whenever 3 identical cards are destroyed, damage self by the amount destroyed. Can't wait to have a back garden. Oh, okay, so you are like, you're jealous of the back gardenness. Wyverns hunt cows in D&D. Alright, see what happens. So move a card to an adjacent vertical or horizontal position. So we can... I don't know whether to actually think about it or just like... just let it happen, just fuck about and see what happens. Oh, okay, so there's no... there maybe isn't that much value in planning too far ahead. What a game. What a freaking game. You can check the upload speed again. You were able to stream PS4 once, but it hasn't worked since then. All you want to do is play console games. Rainaleska, you need to fix it. Like, do I have a certain amount of turns to do this in? This seems weird. You want 2 things in your backyard, a garden and a bathtub. Master plan for life. Cool. Don't expect much, I guess, right? Like, at least you know what you want, Ankev, right? Like, I had a student this morning, he said, like, he feels sorry for people who don't know what they want in life. Like, probably the best answer I've heard to that question. Bathtub in the garden. Wait. Take a bath, then have sex? Okay. Alright. He really gone to get the phone. Okay, Chekhov. Godspeed, Chekhov. so weird actually. I have Godspeed in my vocabulary as well from living in Hungary. They say Isten veled, which means God be with you. And it's like, I don't know, in my head it's always like what people say when they're in a what like Houston says when the rocket's taking off, right? And so like I always say that when somebody's going somewhere, Godspeed. Like I've said it sometimes to like, or like in front of my mother-in-law and stuff like this, and she's like, he's such a nice boy, such a nice boy. And she doesn't realize I'm being like completely sarcastic about it. It's so weird. Yeah, I ain't touching that. Nah, I'm not touching that. Rivians, I Queen Meve. Okay. I hereby proclaim that upon regaining our homeland, I shall immediately cease all production within local workshops and forges. All goods thereafter shall be imported from our comrades' workshops in Mahakam. As you are well aware, dwarven craftsmanship has consistently demonstrated undeniable superiority in quality over domestic goods. Craftsmanship has consistently demonstrated undeniable superiority. Fucking hell. Yeah, sorry. I guess we're gonna have to do this. Okay. My lady, neckers have nested in the field. The beasts have a nasty habit of hoarding stolen trinkets. We may unearth some of them, but I cannot guarantee we'll escape without losses. I think we can risk 4. Like, I guess, like, some people just can't afford to do that. I don't really know where we go now. I guess it should be over here. Let's have a look at this deck. Feels like the chatbot is a little bit calmer today than normal. Wonderfully. Okay, Ren, let's go. I'll be here when you get back, I promise. My pants. Don't need those. It's just breakfast. Stress bomb is fine. Sling, you know, I think I'm okay with this. For the moment. Actually, let's do a little bit of dialogue. Okay.
Arnulf, find a place at one of the tables. Have a drink. Meet my men.
It's crazy, man.
Think there's been a failure to communicate, lass? I didn't join your army to meet men, but to meet death. A good, honorable death.
You never need pants, it's not natural. There's a guy, he's not really a comedian. Adam has no pants when he streams, I'm sure. I have trousers with no pants, yeah. Yeah, that's like same with my job as a teacher. If I'm teaching on Skype, I don't need pants, man.
Quicker you lead me to that, the better.
This accent is fucking great. Why do you seek
I
death?
wish not to pry, but why do you long for death?
For only death can cleanse me of shame. You must have heard what they call me. Arnulf the Patricide.
Okay, here we get to learn about
Oh, I did.
killing his father.
To die by one's child's hand. A terrible fate. And it shall be mine as well if I lose this war.
But did you earn it, this fate?
What? Not always have I been just with Willem. I dismissed him, neglected him, but...
Neglected? Listen, lass. My dad, he beat me till my skin turned blue and I chucked red bile. He'd drink and beat. My brother, Ove, Da clobbered him to death. My ma, she took her own life. Never met this son of yours. But I know yous a bit now, and I can say this. No kin of yours needs slaying.
I can't help but wonder, what does it signify? The tattoo on your head?
Oh, that's a tattoo? Alright.
Ain't the tattoo?
I was gonna say.
Carved these runes with a knife.
My boy.
The method makes little difference. What do they mean?
Aim here. Message for enemy archers. Alas, don't seem they can read it. At least not from a distance. And when they get close, it's already too late for them.
I was gonna say, I have an uncle. It's not a story that I'm really proud of, I guess. But I have like an uncle who's like, I don't know. I don't really want to even describe him because I don't really have the right words, and I don't really know the right words to describe him. But he has a friend who's a tattoo artist and like hangs out with him all the time. And one time he was drunk and he actually asked for the to have tattooed on his eyelids, "Don't wake me up," written on his eyelids. So my uncle has "Don't wake me up" tattooed on his eyelids. He's probably not my weirdest uncle, you know?
So long, Arnulf.
Okay, I wanted to speak to him. I want to speak to Barnabas.
I've ideas aplenty.
Long you've travelled, Barnabas. The wonders you must have seen. Likely visited many exotic lands before you reached Mahakam.
Corvia, yes. Matina, yes. Nazir, doubly. Zericania, gods, yes. And Korath, even. I mean, such beauty there, though hot. Oh, dreadfully so. Horrible place to grow turnips, if you've ever a mind to try. Novigrad, lived there a spell as well, but I didn't much care for it.
Why ever not?
The hierarch, intractable man, banned one of my inventions, condemned it as unholy, vile, etc., etc. Decided he would burn both of us at the stake. As you can imagine, we had a difference of opinion in that regard.
Perhaps I shall regret this, but do tell. What was the thing you created exactly?
Aha! I knew you'd be interested. You've a curious mind, dear queen. We're two peas of a feather. Quite the clever contraption it was. Made for a widow, wealthy, but aching with longing. In her husband's absence, tormented by unfulfilled needs.
Wait, I just need to check that I have this on 18+. Channel settings. Somewhere here. Be right back, guys. I think we'll just leave it on this bombshell for a second. I don't think I will have a cat on my chair. I don't think A, it would stay on the chair, and B, don't want a cat. So yeah, Barnabas made a knob on a stick, basically.
Stop right there. I knew I'd regret asking.
Look at her eyes. Look at her fucking eyes, man. Maybe they're always like that and I just like suddenly notice and it's the right time to notice.
And see, it had this special crank that when rotated...
Oh my god.
Barnabas, no, enough.
As you command, Your Majesty. But if you ever get the urge to see it, I've the prototype still tucked away in my trunk.
In my trunk. Damn right in your trunk, mate. It reminds me of an old episode of a very old podcast. One of the first podcasts that I listened to. Of like Ricky Gervais' show. And like it was just like three guys sitting around a table, like typical podcasts, and they were talking about how this Serbian guy, Serbians man, made a contraption that would pleasure women. So it's like but like they were like riffing on the idea that it was like take your clothes off, I would just go around the back of the machine and switch it on, you know, but.
Noted. But by the gods, please, let's change the subject. Time I attended to other matters.
Should have let him fall off that friggin'
Yes, you're still
cliff,
here.
man.
Off you go then.
Jog on. You just say jog on to the Queen, Barnabas.
Meve arrived at the walls of Gradobor, famed for fine rugs and woven tapestries. The city's artisans had been at work, no doubt pressed by the Nilfgaardians, for atop the tallest spire, that of the town hall, flapped a lustrous ebony flag, a sun of golden threads at its center.
I just remembered I remembered another weird story. Guys, do you, like from traveling, do you know there's a website called Couchsurfing? It's not really so popular now, I think, but like 5, 6, 7, 8 years ago, it's really, really popular. And like basically you would make a profile and like you would host people at your house for free when they were traveling, and people would host you as well when you were traveling, stuff like this. So it wasn't like equivalent exchange, it was just like travelers used it more to sleep places, people who had houses used it to host, right? And we're in Uruguay, and we managed to find like 2 hosts, and one of them was the first one. We actually landed a day, like we flew a day earlier than I thought we were gonna fly, so we had like nowhere to stay on the first night. And so I wrote to this girl like, hey, can we stay here? It's me and Ola. I said like, can we stay tonight? And she was like, yeah, no problem. And then when we got there, she hadn't cleaned the house or anything like this, and she just like left her dildo like on the mirror in the bathroom, with the bathroom door open. Is like basically the first thing we saw. I mean, she hit it pretty quickly, in fairness to her, but that was the first thing that we saw as we went into the house, which was a weird experience. Again, like weird experience is the word. I have no problem with it at all, but it was a weird experience, you know.
So vast was the banner, Gascon whistled in admiration.
Gotta admit, the Blackclads certainly have panache.
And a vast and powerful army, I'd remind you.
Reynard interjected.
Arbalists line the walls. That stench in the air, hot tar. And our scouts claim the Blackclads stand armed to the hilt with the best Mahakam has to offer. Victory's not likely to come cheap, I fear.
Are you asking me to back down?
No cost is too high,
said Meve, a hardness in
Jesus.
Reynard, Gascon, ready our men to attack.
The Lyrians needed no more encouragement. Since arriving, they had reveled in anticipation of taking the city, then ripping the banner from its spire.
But Uruguay is kind of an interesting place. Like when we were there, they've just gone through the process of legalizing marijuana. I'll read this and I'll tell you about it. Meave instructed Reyna to personally command the catapults and ballistae during the siege. After all, they were attacking their own city. Any missile off its mark would fall upon the heads of the Queen's own subjects, and they have suffered enough in this war. Shortened battle. So yeah, they just went through this process of legalizing it, and they were copywriting? Maybe not copywriting, but like registering specific strands of the plant. And so like the government was the only seller of marijuana in the country. So you could only buy it from the government. Unless you had like a special license where like a group of friends could actually have a plant of their own. If they were like, if they wanted a specific type or something like this. So like the whole, like, we were staying at a hostel and there was just like a marijuana plant in the corner, you know, like it was just legal, you know. Yeah, I mean, the way to regulate it is to become the dealer yourself. It's kind of, I like the idea, but it's kind of, you could look at it in either direction. But it seems like something needed to be done in Uruguay because Montevideo is really, really one of the most dangerous places I've been, I guess. In terms of like drug addicts roaming the streets, let's say. It's pretty tough. And more the craziness of the drug addicts as well. Okay, so damage an enemy by the number of your allied units. I think maybe they patched it so it says units, not unties. Wait, so what do we have? Oh no. We have a card that doesn't exist again. Alright, so whenever an ally appears, gain 1 charge. Fine. Strays bomber, fine. Let's drop the slingers. Scytheman is fine. Knickers go away. Okay, I think this is okay. Maybe, yeah, maybe the Haidu gets dropped. Better.
It will be difficult, Your Grace. The walls are strong.
Wise choice.
Alright, so they have 3 arbalists. Wonderful. So let's throw the bomber down first.
This could hurt.
And sure. Ooh, man, this is gonna be tough. Yeah, this is gonna be really fucking tough. So every turn on turn start, if boost adjacent units if this unit has armor. Don't even know we can do this, if we can do this. I don't know.
Army's a waste of time for one like me.
The gate! Someone's opening the gate! Forward, march!
Are you an idiot? Are you sure? Sure you want this? Someone's opening the gate? Man. I can't believe this game just started to do this. Like, I really don't believe this is anything on my end, because it just, like... It just started. I think after the patch, maybe, it started.
Watch your heads.
Sure, we can take Gascon as well. Which gives us knickers. Right, and we can play a card, so I suppose...
Arbalist at your command.
Nice. Not bad, not bad. And then we can do our order. Do we care about you? Maybe. This starts going tits up, I'm just gonna restart the game, I guess. Because what else can I do, really? So we can get reinforcements and go for the arbalist.
I'm a one, sir.
So it's 6. Can't see what you have. Fine. Let's just get rid of that, I guess. 19. Okay. Please no, game. Please don't do this to me. Okay. So, loyal, we can play now. I'm gonna take a walk outside and reflect in silence. Okay, Mr. Steelrose, have a nice walk. I hope you find some solutions. Or you find some clarity. You dirty tart. Alright, cool. You dirty tart. This sucks, man. This sucks. Damage an enemy by 2. It's not pretty. I think we do Royal Decree here. Okay, fine. I can live with that.
This harvest will be reaping black clad heads.
So might as well do that here. Maybe should have played the Scytheman a bit earlier. Ah, man. Has anybody heard anyone else having problems with this? Guess not, right? Alright, let's play the Scytheman.
My spirit's willing and how, but these damn boots are killing me.
Here, sure. Alright, still nothing. Okay, so we can play cavalry first. We can play the cavalry now, actually. I hope this is not like my memory of the game, that it's just like laggy as hell, you know? Oh no. Alright, so cavalry. End turn. I don't know. Yeah, I mean,
Yes.
nothing does anything to them because of the shields, right? Unfortunately. So. Alright, let's do the same again. We still might be able to do it.
For the Queen!
And next turn we can do the horn. Seriously, game? Don't deserve this. All the nice things I've been saying about you.
My prescription, a bit of bloodletting.
This happened before I changed the settings, right? Like before I changed the difficulty, it was already doing this, right? So it's not to do with the difficulty. I don't think it could be, but I don't know. I'm clutching at straws, I guess. Oh, what now? I thought we were going to survive that then. But I knew they had an order as well, so never mind. Just fucking finish, man, please. The last checkpoint. I don't know. That's it. That's all that was always in graphics? Right. Let's just try to reload the game. How big the file size is. 6 giga. Yeah, I can't reinstall it. Terrifyingly, I'm going to verify and repair it. Can force sync your installation with the GOG Galaxy version of Thronebreaker. Okay, verify game, please. Could take a while. Still on 0%. I don't know. Like, I can try to... Actually, it's changing. Maybe it's okay. No download. No, okay, configuring. Yeah, okay, I think it's gonna be okay. Not that it's gonna fix the problem, but it might be okay in a second. Okay, commentating on the verifying and repairing of a game file as part of your stream is kind of an interesting experience. Let's see what's going on now. So now, for the first time, I'm going to actually show this now. There is an intro to this game that I've never showed you guys. So I'm going to show you now. Actually, I've never watched it myself.
Come on, get them shackles off him. Poor sod can't eat proper.
Dunno, I'm not sure I like that. What if he runs for it? He's worth a heap of coin.
Ah, bollocks. Been holding him a week, hasn't tried a thing. Why he up and bolt now? Matter of fact, got to thinking. What did a sweet, gentle chap like him do to get the Queen of Zerrikania so riled?
She's a shrew, that's what. Queen and witch in one. Worst of both worlds.
Enough about her. What do you say to one more of your tales? While we toss down some cards.
Ah, why not? And since you mentioned one queen...
Cool, I thought it'd be longer. You know what? Should have done that a long ass time ago. A long ass time ago. So, is there anything we should do to change our deck at this moment? I feel like we need to reduce the amount of cards we have. I'm dropping knickers. Sorry, Washu. I'm going to increase the amount of arbalists we have. Washu, you need to know I feel as bad about it as you do. I wish it wasn't necessary. I really do. It's too many cards as well. So let's try out the High Dukes. Slingers, bombers, cavalry, fine. Alright, fine, Washu, fine. Fine. Knickers is there. Maybe Isbell is useful here as well. We're going to replace him with? Knickers is irreplaceable. I was just going to get rid of him, to be honest. You know, Alchemist could be quite useful next to the Scytheman. It's a lot of cards. I mean, they're all the same, so it's kind of not so bad. Let's try that. It's okay, Washu. Nickers is still with us. Alright.
Meve arrived, so vast was...
No cost is too.
Alright, let's go. Please don't spend too long. Game. I don't have patience. Too sleepy today. For patience. Okay, reinforcements is fine. We have you. A Straits Bomb, which is great. Gascon. Cavalry, no. Alchemist, yes. Are we lacking something? I don't think we are.
It will be difficult, Your Grace. The walls are strong.
My turn. So somebody opens the gates. Like we didn't get to find out what that was about.
You mad? Don't say that!
So again, this card is here, but it's not really there. Fuck. Or is it? No, it's not. So... So what's your base? 5. So he's on 5 right now. I don't think we have a way of getting rid of, well, doing 5 damage. I mean, Isbel already has 12. Tempting to use Isbel super early. So you would do 3 damage. Oh, you only had 3? Oh yeah, because of fire. Nice. Okay. Hey, Fizzy Flask. How's it going today? How you doing? Let's... Reinforcements. Choose an ally and play all. Copies of it from your deck. Thank you. Hello, Mr. Steel Rose, you're back. So that's 5 damage. Let's just get rid of the... I don't know about that.
Give me a target.
If we get rid of the armor here, we don't have to worry about any buffs happening. Alright. And then... Wait, that's 8 damage, so we can just get rid of you. That's not so bad, and then we can actually do Meve's command now, which gives, like, what, another 10 damage here? Okay. The gate's gonna open, so maybe that wasn't so valuable to us. Just waking up.
Someone's opening the gate.
Cool, say
March!
say hi from us then, okay? If you can, Fizzy Flask. If you remember, say hi from us. And wish her a nice journey from us. No, I guess we can't. I guess this is...
There's a time to reap, a time to sow, and a time to die.
That's the best way to go. I don't remember, did she say that she was going to be able to stream from New York? So whenever an enemy unit appears on the range row, strength and stealth by 3. Whenever an enemy unit appears on the melee row, boost all units in hand by 1. Huh. Alright, so let's not play a card this time. I think that's a plan. $27 damage here. So let's play a boost here. I suggest you host her. That'll make her happy. Yeah, for sure. Back from the clinic. Did it help much, Ankeg? What did they say? Okay, in turn. I think she's still streaming, but the time may be changing. We're streaming nighttime here instead of afternoon. Okay. Fingers crossed our paths will cross. Fingers crossed. Alright, so do you want to play 2 blitz units maybe? Sure. So, whenever an enemy unit appears on the range row, strength is up by 3. Whenever an enemy unit appears on the melee row, boost all units in hand by 1. Okay, fine.
Aye.
Okay.
This could hurt.
Well, anyway, send her our best wishes if you can, Fizzy Flask, please. How was your stream yesterday? I was kind of like lurking. Standard, of course. Because I had to go out. Went there to reschedule X-ray of your feet. The apparatus at their place is broken. You can make scans at another hospital. So it's something for next week, I guess, Ancake? Or do you have to wait a long time for it? Okay, your spell has 35. We might manage this. Let's play Lyrian Cavalry.
God save the Queen!
Uh-huh. I think I would like to be doing more damage, to be honest. I'd love to know why this game is lagging so much. Doing scans for Flatfoot. Okay. How much of a concern is it for you to be flat-footed? Like I guess my cousin is flat-footed. Like even I am a little bit flat-footed. It doesn't really affect me too much. Like when I start running for a while, it gets bad, and every time I stop running and then start again, I have to retrain my arches a little bit. But maybe I'm misunderstanding. Alright, enjoy your nap, Washu, and I'll see you on Tuesday. Have a nice weekend, okay? Take care of yourself. Slow down, you failed the mission a few times. Ouch. Annoying. Is it to do with the difficulty level, or what? Get tired quickly when walking compared to another standard human. Okay. Affects your posture, for sure. My posture is horrible. You may have noticed. We might have the power to survive this. Maybe. didn't play, right? Yeah, okay. Okay. So set a unit or to set a unit's power equal to the unit to its left. Oh, so it's not actually set this unit's power, it's set a unit's power. Any unit's power. So for example, I can play Alchemist, then next round play Ispel, and then make Ispel's... I can't. I need to play Ispel this round.
When will you ever learn?
First time you did it, you got wrecked because you weren't paying attention. Okay. Right. Okay, should be okay here. I'm hoping we're okay. Like even Meave should be okay. Meave, Ispel, I mean. And you're starting to get some like double figure hosts and stuff like this as well, right, Fizzy Flask? Seems like it's going well generally.
Yes.
Alright, back off. Back off, mate. So... let's place you here.
There's been a mistake. I'm no mage.
Okay, that works. Go on then, do your worst. Are you late? As Gandalf says in Harry Potter, in Lord of the Rings. Jesus Christ, what's wrong with me? A wizard is never early and never late. He arrives exactly when he intends to arrive. Yeah. I go with that one, Matt, to be honest. But you may notice since the patch, I've been having this friggin' lag. In battle, only in battle. It's kind of you are no wizard. Okay. Maybe you'll get your letter from Hogwarts pretty soon, Matt. Who knows, right? The deceased cat was called Spyware. Wow. Nice. Slowly I'm reaching the end of the game. Slowly I'm being slowed down. How long do you think I have left? Knowing that I am doing everything and I am going slowly. And my game is failing me. $5 hours.
Yes.
Yeah, Ono Spyware had some cool emotes. So that's why I was lurking. I was playing Overwatch at the same time, but I was kind of reading chat. Playing Overwatch. Please, game.
Yes.
Victory,
right.
Your Grace! The city is ours!
Damn right. Only 2 attempts.
The
battle for Gradobor was a hard fight, though not quite as hard as most had thought it might be. During the assault, at its critical juncture, a blow fell from the blue. The unlikely heroes, merchants and burghers brought together by the city's guilds. A wave of them, all riled, swarmed the blackclads at the gates and opened them wide to let Lyria in.
Onward! Follow me!
As fighting died down around the city, Niamh rode for the town hall on a personal quest. Nilfgaard's vast, garish banner rippled overhead. With its halyard cut, it plunged like a great black bird, stricken. It was the last any would see of the golden sun over Gradobor.
3 cheers! Hip, hip, hooray!
The Lyrians were victorious, though not without aid. Niamh met with the merchants who had roused the townsfolk, inspired them to rise up and fight.
Many of my soldiers, dozens, perhaps hundreds, owe you their lives today.
Said the Queen.
For that I am deeply grateful. No, deeply indebted. Should you know a way I might repay the debt, don't for a moment hesitate to ask.
The merchants exchanged glances, nodded, grunted, agreed with each other without uttering a word. Then one, a clothfuller, his moustache most robust, stepped forth, bowed low, and spoke for them all.
Your Majesty, the invaders brought laws. Laws what don't agree with customs we've long held. Non-humans they forced us to accept. Let them join our guilds, sit on the city council. It's right ridiculous it is. These treacherous dwarves, why, they've been on their side from the start, so it's no wonder. But, well, the Nilfgaardian reforms, we'd like you to revoke them. Non-humans must know their place.
An awkward silence ensued. All turned their eyes to the Queen, awaiting her response.
Fuck off. How? What kind of responses is this, really? Oh my god. I mean, like, as soon as the merchants say, "Oh, can you change the laws?" I'm like, "Yeah, actually, no." Okay, take it easy, Anka. Have a nice lunch, yeah? And thank you very much for the trip wishes. Thank you very much. Take it easy, my friend. And fuck these merchants. Thank you, Ankev. Yeah, like, I think that's kind of like the sentiment, like, if that's the only problem they have is that they want non-humans to be told their place, then fuck off, man.
I agree. Non-humans must know their place.
Began the Queen.
So listen
My
closely,
queen.
all. Whether elf, dwarf, gnome or human, it matters not. My subjects are equal.
Your Grace, you said it thysen. Were it not for us...
My troops would have died, true. Yet among the dead, there'd have been dwarves of Mahakam, I've no doubt. Dwarves who agreed to fight by my side when none believed I could prevail.
The tradesman huffed, the tradesman puffed. Niamh silenced them with a firm swipe of her hand. She left Gradobor that very day, furious at the city's merchants for their bigotry, and irked at an unpleasant truth, that even the vile Nilfgaardians occasionally got something right.
There's something that I have to, like, praise this game for. Is like, every time there is like a really hard decision and you make it on the condition, like, in your head you're like, I will make this decision on this condition. Like, very often the game, like, kind of goes in the right direction, you know? And, like, maybe I misunderstood it and it was obvious that she was going to respond like that if I chose that, but I wasn't confident and it didn't let me down, you know? So I'm really happy about that. Who are you?
Beautifully knocked those racist knoblickers down a peg.
Wow.
Here, here, dear Queen.
Those racist knoblickers. I mean, is that homophobic? Is he? I don't. Really? I don't know. Can we? No?
Dwarves don't let humans into Mahakam. Why have we got to let them into our homes? Dwarves don't let...
Okay, that's the last thing here. We can just go back outside. And quick travel point, fast travel point. Did you add anything? No, you didn't. Alright, let's go grab this loot. Speak to these nice fellas. My lady, couriers have arrived from Mahakam, the Zigguin's bank to be more precise. They've arrived with several sacks heavy with coin, your earnings from the investment you made with them. Have them distribute the coin among the soldiers. I guess we don't need the money, so let's do it. Or she would be angry at me. Okay, the music is becoming triumphant. Your Grace, these hovels are inhabited by elves. They're starving, for none in Gradabor are willing to trade with them. They've offered to sell what little they have for next to nothing, mere scraps and modest coin. I'll not pray on this misfortunes. I should trade with them, but for a fair price. Yeah, sure. Okay. So we'll leave that for after the battle. That shadow was weird then. It looked like a monster. Oh, wait. It's not there, right? Nah, not at all. Wait, the top? Mm-mm. Though there is something back here. I say we've gone past this already. Hey, welcome back, Rain Leska. With breakfast? The vast majority of Rivians greeted the return of their queen with joy and relief, but not all. Some quickly adapted to the new order. They stood ready to defend it, fighting side by side with invaders, prepared to kill their fellow countrymen. You're making Christmas cards to your friends overseas? Nice! Where do you have friends overseas? If it's not a private question, Renleska. Alright. Visiting ambassador. Strengthen all allies by 1. No cooldown? It's cool, board. Nice, right? Alright, Odo's great here. Yeah, I think we can just take that. Japan, Scotland, Australia. That is very much around the world, hey? So after 2 allies appear on the battlefield, boost up by 8 and gain resilience, we need to just kill you. I don't really want you right now.
This harvest, we'll be reaping black-clad heads.
You met them all when you were in Japan. Nice. The hell? Okay, summon all copies of this unit. Fine, I can live with that. What's for breakfast anyway, Raina? Let's go.
Watch your heads!
French toast and a protein drink. Cool.
Left,
Sounds good.
Right, left, right.
Sounds very nice. How do we do this? I shouldn't have played that really. I should have done this after playing that if I was going to play this.
Again and again and again.
What's wrong with protein drinks? Really?
Spirit's willing and how, but these gentlemen's kidding me.
How the hell do we do this nicely? Can we reduce the cooldown? This gives you 7 and gives you 7. And it seems inefficient. Oh, come on, I forgot about that. Yeah, the resilience there is not great either, is it? Don't like the rest of our hand. How can water mixed with protein powder taste good? When it's mixed with like cocoa or peanut or something like this. You probably never understand. Have you tried it though? I'm also kind of okay with this. Right, so he lost his shield, so actually it's probably okay that that happened. He did not. Okay. Chocolate, come on. Chocolate, that's all you need to say. Yeah, it depends on the company. Like, there are many that taste horrible. I can tell you that for sure. But there are some decent ones. It's a British company, but I think you can get it all across Europe, called My Protein, which is pretty good. Like, they actually taste, some of the flavors taste good anyway. Did he just say burak, by the way? This one's a meal replacement from Whole Foods. Cool. Glad you like it. Get some lemonade, a few apples, and no need for protein.
Every rib's a thief.
Every turn on star, the highest ally's power is odd. I should have paid attention to that. Okay, every turn on turn start, damage the highest power enemy unit if its power is an even number. Okay. Okay, so now we play Reynard, I guess? Yeah, it has to be Reynard right now. Saying that... What are you, 7 plus 4? Okay. Let's do it.
There's a time to reap, a time to sow, and a time to die.
Actually, let's do that here. Ooh, okay, so we can start working on these. Let's not. Yeah, you're speaking to a vegan and a vegetarian, Matt, so maybe that will clarify some things. I don't generally need protein. I think only when I used to go to the gym did I have protein. But then I have like lots of lentils as well, so I'm kind of okay with that. So highest allies power is odd. Let's just maintain this. Actually, yeah. So now it's not incompetence. It's definitely not incompetence, Matt. Shouldn't say that. It's not the right word.
Discipline shall bring us victory.
Alright, let's see how this is so weird. So if we play this, it's gonna be even. Damage it by 5, so shit. There isn't much we can do about it except maybe boost here so it only takes 10 damage and that's it. Okay, Matt the sub. Oh, okay, shit. Maths. Okay, should have given it to Odo actually, really. Alright. Cool, we can start working on these soon. We should get through them pretty quickly, I think. Oh, we didn't actually play yet. Shit, I made a mistake. I should have done that order later. I always do this. Marching orders here or here? I think actually we do it on the... Do we have just one left? Yeah, let's do it here. Yeah, I did that the wrong way around.
Aye.
Naturally. At once.
Okay, so we can survive this now. After a different ally is played from hand or move to the other row, move next to it and boost it by 3. Okay, yeah. Didn't realize it was Grey Rider. Okay. So let's go with you as well.
Should have listened to me, old lady.
Should always listen to the old lady. I can't say it properly. I have to say lady. So let's do that. Good.
Give me a time.
Should have played you there. I'm going full potato today. Okay. So if even, right? It's gonna be even anyway. Okay. So let's start doing damage on the 12s. Okay, in turn. You're a vegan who's bodybuilding and you didn't use protein powder? Yeah, like it's just convenient, right? It's not like optimal. like I love lentils, and lentils are really good for protein, so I kind of like never worried about it myself either. Can you cast this on yourself? I don't even know if you can.
There's been a mistake. I'm no mage.
Nope, can't cast it on yourself. Oh well.
You can try to win them all, but you won't.
Yeah, thank you very much, Fizzy Flask. Have a nice day, yeah? I didn't ask you, well, we didn't ask you to renounce mate. So, we can't play this, I guess we do it here. Let's just wait a second, actually. Let's do that, and... So if we take the boost... Yeah? Maybe? Alright, so... most values on the 11s right now. Okay. Should be enough, right? We'll see. Yeah, it's getting alright. It didn't seem to load too much or lag too much either, so kinda happy with that. Alright. Anything else in this area? Yep. Okay, we can go pray now. Attention elves, dwarves, halflings, and other vile non-humans. I, Queen Meve, hereby proclaim that upon regaining my throne, you should be punished for aiding the enemy in wartime. Your affiliation or lack thereof with the so-called squirrels is unimportant, for treacherous blood nevertheless flows through your veins and must be spilt. Okay. That's it? Yes, we can go pray now. What's gross rain? Let's go. Meve. It's propaganda. It's propaganda. So like these are not Meve's words. They are like what the Nilfgaardians put up to make the locals hate Meve. So we've been seeing a lot of them. Let me show you reports. Maybe they're here. Nah, not gonna be, are they? Nah. Yeah, to turn the people against us. So yeah, it's I've been seeing a lot of them. It's like maybe the 4th one since we got back here. Wait.
As the Lyrians passed a cemetery, marching along its ivy-covered wall, they heard mourners wailing pitifully to a priestess's moving song. The soldiers dutifully lowered their heads. Their minds sought out fallen comrades and kin, and they wondered whom else the war would yet claim.
Listen,
said Gascon, stirring Meve from her own meditation.
I think I'll veer off for a bit.
What for? To offer your condolences?
In a manner of speaking. But just go on. I'll rejoin you soon.
It's an interesting choice. What do you guys think? To follow Gascon or to continue on? He looks so hard-faced there. He's really not like that hard-faced at all, I think. You say follow Gascon, but you know what's going to happen, Matt, right? Which is why I should trust you more, I guess.
Meve nodded in agreement, then made as if to ride on. Yet Gascon had hardly entered the cemetery when the Queen turned and followed. Gascon quickly realized he was not alone.
Oh, Meve. Had I been plotting to do you no good, I'd not have announced I was sneaking off to do it.
What do you mean?
Come now, Meve, don't play the fool. You don't trust me, so you followed. Probably thought I'd commune with Epdahi in some crypt. Nay, better, the Conclave of Mages. Well, rest assured then. For if I truly had something I wanted to conceal, I dare say you'd not have noticed me slip off.
You chose to let him go? Both times? Surprised that I don't trust you truly? I followed you out of concern. I was merely curious what you would do. I mean, the truth is we were curious, right? But that just seems pathetic as an answer. We can't, as a queen, give the answer, I was curious. It has to be I followed you out of concern. Like, it can't be... I mean, it could be that as well, but... I think number 2.
If I truly suspected something nefarious, I'd have dispatched my scouts, not followed you alone.
Which begs the question, why'd you follow?
Oh no.
Why are you here?
Oh,
Why
no.
have you come?
Because you've not been yourself. You've been acting strangely.
And that gives you the right to spy on me?
Gascon, I've grown used to you bending the rules of decorum, but now you overstep, sir. You overstep.
Oh, will you have me flogged?
Hold your tongue, sir, or I shall indeed. Splendid. Now tell me why you've come here.
If you absolutely must know, then follow me.
His love is buried here.
Gascon led Meve through the ruins of a mausoleum, past its decapitated statues, past ancient gravestones effaced, past sarcophagi smashed to pieces.
Whose is it? Could it be...
Yes, Meve. My family's vault. The Brossards.
The Brossards? Wait. The Brossards?
The very same. Traitors who in 1258 revolted against King Reginald, your late husband. The earth lie lightly upon him. An error, most certainly. We paid dearly for it. Reginald had no mercy, decimated the family. As you can see, didn't even spare the dead. I was outside, away from the house. It is the only reason I survived. Was 8 at the time, stripped of title and home. Well, I'm sure you can guess the rest. Frankly, do my damnedest not to think on it. But the wall, the cemetery, seeing them awoke all the old demons.
Your crest. I seem to recall a pointer. The Duke of Dogs. Now I understand. The Brossard's trial I remember well. Reginald was angry. He prodded and pushed. Too far. The sentence was cruel, spiteful. I felt it all, but said nothing. I'm so very, very sorry, Gascon.
Water under the bridge. And the past's a thing none of us can change.
I mean, yeah, now guess... I mean, we rebuild the tomb, I guess, right? Like, this money hasn't... Unless there's something really crazy going to happen at the end where we really need, like, 10,000 gold. I think we might as well just rebuild it, right? Like, I don't know. It's one of these decisions that the only consequence, I believe, is going to be the 1,000 gold. Like, and get those romance points. Yeah, I don't think there are romance points, but sure.
The past, no. But the present? I could rebuild your family's tomb. All deserve to rest in peace.
Meve, the war nears its end days now, and you'll have more urgent expenses.
So I shall pay for this now. I'm grateful, Gascon, and indebted. Vastly. Let me do this. Let me pay my debt in part, at least.
I thank you.
Gascon remained silent the rest of the day. When the force halted for the night, he sat secluded in his tent. But by the morn, he was his witty, mirthful self again. His family's final resting place would be returned to its former glory. This he knew, and it seemed to lift a weight from his mind. He could now reconcile with his family's tragic past.
Okay, I was wondering why we had Odo plus but not Gascon plus. So, let's see what Gascon plus looks like. Cool, so I guess it actually does have consequence. So, his ability used to be, if in hand deck on the battlefield, strengthen itself by 1 whenever an enemy or allied card is moved, and so it's strengthened itself by 2 now. And so yeah, like, I guess we won't even use him. Yeah, he was already in. We already had the card for him already, so it just got improved basically. But we can loot a grave here.
Good mother, grant him eternal peace. Oh, why have they left us? Look at why.
Move that candle. To the left. No, no, higher.
Because we're not really moving anything right now, Matt, so like, just because we just changed the cards around today, maybe we're not moving too much. But if we go back to moving, then it's definitely worth it. But right now we're just not moving anything, so there's no point really.
Oh, why have they left us? Look at why.
Okay. Pardon my gnomish, but I don't give a oh, gnomish like French. I got you. Pardon my French, but I don't give a flying rat's ass about peace for the dead. You will do as you've been told. Dig up the brossets, chop them to bits, and burn them to ash. And be sure to turn them statues and gravestones into rubble. If you ever refuse me again, I'll make sure you share the same fate as those traitors. Ouch. Alright. That's also a whelp. Right, actually I should check the map just to make sure we didn't miss anything. Huh. Thought we did this already. Okay. Seriously? How do we... So, this way? I suppose... Sure, this way. Ah, here. That is it, right? Okay. Back we go. And... It's crazy that's there, right? You think we go this way to get to that? We can try, right? God, I really like this game. Nah. Yeah? Nope. Okay. Another one. Upon noticing Meave's approach, a Nilfgaardian sentry sounded his horn. Before his tune was unfinished, however, he was silenced by a Lyrian arrow. The guard, covered in blood, slumped to the ground, lifeless. The battle's first victim had been claimed. Unfucking lucky, mate. Alright, Straits Bomb we'll take. Let's have a look. Every 4 turns on turn start, draw a card if you are losing. Okay, interesting. Okay, Anyoff is great here. Okay. It's one of these where I feel like you need to pull out a spell at the end. I don't know. I think we leave it as it is for the moment. Okay. Do you just throw down the Obelisk straight away to get rid of this guy? I'm playing any on my Nintendo Switch. Yeah, like I guess it's still Mario. I haven't really played it much the last few days. Well, last week, I guess. But yeah, like I guess I'll play it when I'm traveling this weekend, so it's a little bit of time to play it for sure. Like it's kind of one of these things, like I really want to play it, but I really want to play it while I'm traveling. So like I've tried not to. Like every time I've been like, you know what, I want to play this game. I'm trying to like stop myself, just so I always have something to play while I'm traveling.
One moment's all I need.
So, not too much right now. Ask me again on Tuesday, and I'll definitely have a different answer. Okay, every turn on turn start, summon a copy of this unit. Wonderful. So choose an ally and play all copies of it from your deck. Let's go for it, man.
Give me a time.
Play some Sonic Mania Plus.
Obelisk to your command. I'm a one.
Unsuccessful.
My boots got sand aplenty in them.
Yo, you guys need to feck off. So we can do what, 7 damage here plus 10. Still not enough, man. This music reminds you of Path of Exile. Maybe, yeah. Now that you say it, like I don't know it for sure from Path of Exile, but it's similar for sure. I think maybe we play the marching order straight away. No. Yeah, this is not the right time for that. Let's just let's get rid of you. I mean, they gotta run out soon, right? I mean, like, that has to be it.
101, 102, 103.
Whew, man, this is not gonna be nice. So, yeah, let's bring out Anyoff. Alright, enjoy your walk. Yeah, we'll be out of here in 30 minutes. I will host somebody, so maybe I will host somebody who's playing Thronebreaker. So anyway, take it easy, Matt. I'm out of here until Tuesday now. So maybe I'll catch you next Tuesday. Have a nice weekend, yeah? Though I could still be stuck in this battle as well, in truth. So we can do 6 damage. Long time without seeing Elizar for me on Twitch. Yeah, I mean, she popped in yesterday for a little bit. But yeah, I haven't seen her. It feels like a long time, actually. Do you know if she's okay? Shit, man. Shouldn't have done that. Alright, let's go all in anyway. She has a lot to think about. Okay. I have no further questions. Okay, intern.
152, 154.
That's fair enough. I'm not asking. You know me, I mind my own business. Alright, let's play this, and maybe it's the last card that we play.
Army's a waste of time for one like me.
No, that's not true.
My prescription, a bit of bloodletting.
Oh, okay, that's actually different to our one. Ah, cool, yeah. Sure, it is actually a different card. Sure. Okay.
My spirit's willing and how, but damn boots are killing me.
This has to be our last. Oh, man. This guy's gonna be resilient as well. This is not good. I would like to leave this fight soon. True, it depends, right? Some days it's some people, some days it's other people. It's okay though. I know that life happens, and so as long as you guys know that I'm always gonna be here anyway, except tomorrow and Monday. You have this day off. Yeah, I gathered. Are you working at the weekend? Okay, those are not bad cards, really. I feel like I'm gonna redraw the bomber though. Come on, man. Seriously? Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Alright, let's play you.
A time to reap, a time to sow, and a time to die.
Scrubbing duty again? Oh, gods.
Okay. We can't avoid, like I want it to be, so his cooldown is at the end now, so if he's losing he's going to draw a card. Friday, Saturday, Sunday you work afternoon, okay. Hopefully it's not too bad for you.
Again and again and again.
Just going to draw a card. Wonderful.
Wise choice.
Get home at 9:30. It's painful. But that's the time I'm finishing work at the moment as well.
Aye.
Because after streaming I actually have some work as well. But it's okay. I don't mind. We can play Lyrian Cavalry as well. Sure.
For the Queen!
Take the boost. Here.
God save the Queen!
Alright, yalla yalla. Okay, you starting to get laggy again, game. That's great. So the rat going. Okay. So we're just giving him more and more cards, which is not great. In any case, we need to play this. This is not great. Man, I'm so tired today. I had such a weird sleep last night. So like, in the middle of the night, like today is a special day. I guess in some parts of Europe it's a special day. It's like it's like Santa's Day. It's like Saint Nicholas's Day today, right? So like, so like today you're supposed to give like a small present to people, and in the middle of the night, my girlfriend like had, I love my girlfriend. She had like a paper bag with my presents, like a nice paper bag with my presents, and she like threw it across me in the middle of the night onto my side of the bed and woke me up. And then like after about like 3 hours or something like this, I woke myself up from my own dream by laughing. I've never done that before in my life. I actually laughed and woke myself up in a dream. It was ridiculous. And then for some reason, she I don't know, in the middle of the night she actually hit me again, just like, cause I don't know, she just like turned over and just hit me in the face again. So like I got woken up 3 times, once by laughing at my own dream and twice by her basically attacking me. It was tough, you know? Like, I'm not complaining about being tired, because there are people who are more tired right now. Present was part of the dream. No. Sleep in hockey gear, right? Seriously. So yeah, I'm a little bit tired. I'm sure you guys are more tired than me, right? Well, except Mr. Steel Rose, who's feeling good. Oh man, game. We're not even gonna win this, right?
Yes.
Yeah, we're not gonna win this. If you're still drawing cards that have 10 strength or 10 power. Should have played this earlier. Definitely should have played that earlier. Alright, let's see how this goes. Renleska, you wrote on Discord about something. I meant to reply to you. Yeah, I didn't reply to you. I think I know something about your what you said on your Discord, Renleska, but I'll write to you after the stream. I have to talk about it now. Alright, game, just do what you need to do, yeah? No, the karaoke thing. Yeah, I think there's a solution for that. Well, let's talk about it, because maybe Mr. Steel Rose knows as well. I think you can actually do karaoke on Twitch, but I think like you have to have like specific... I don't know, I'm sure I heard somebody talking about it recently, saying that you can actually do karaoke on Twitch, but it has to be like a specific song list or something like this. You apply for Twitch Sings, but they haven't accepted you yet. Ah, okay, so maybe that's what I was thinking about. That's something that's not really interesting for me, and nobody wants to hear me sing, I can promise you that. Like, I didn't really pay too much attention to it. Okay, so they haven't accepted you? Do they have like requirements? Like it's like affiliate or something like this? Could do a cappella. That's in testing. Oh. Sucks. Yeah, I guess they did announce it at TwitchCon, right? I take it easy, Chenkov. That makes sense, Rain Leska. You want to hear me sing, but only we can do a duet. Oh, that sounds so beautiful. No.
Discipline.
No.
That's what you folk lack.
These guys just gonna play the cards, please? You really don't want to hear that, Rain Leska. And you definitely don't want to hear it, Mr. Steros. You laughed out loud at my reaction. Sorry. Lag is strong again. Yeah, like we're just sitting here, like I have my hands in my pockets, you know? Like, there's nothing happening here. I just hope we win so we don't have to do this friggin' fight again. I didn't say I don't sing, Mr. Steros. I said I won't sing, okay? I do sing. I sing all the time. Just not on stream. I'm sorry, Rain Leska. Not even for you can I do that. This game is just... Oh. I'm glad that I don't have to think about this game being so laggy. You sing in the shower? No, I don't actually sing in the shower.
New orders? No?
Yeah, this is GG. He's gonna get a boost of 6? 8? I can't even do a mouse over, man. 8. But we do actually have another round after this. So we might get lucky. Seriously, what can I do with this? Do you sing in the shower, Rain Leska, Mr. Steros, Chekhov? You sing everywhere. Fair enough, never. Like, I understand people singing in the shower, but like I don't really like... I don't know. Just never wanted to, I guess? I don't know. I sound like such a miserable bastard. It's terrible. Alright, GG. And you save the card as well. And you have resilience. We have no chance. Unless we have... E-spell is useless to us as well. Unless we get 2 cards in the final round. Feels good in the shower because of the warmth and humidity. We might manage this. Yeah, we might not manage this. 41. Alright.
This could hurt.
Probably should play it there actually. Back for a few last seconds of stream. A few last frames of the stream actually. Yeah, I'll keep you up to date, Mr. Steros. For Rain Leska streams, I'll try to mention it. If I'm awake, I'll mention it on Discord. Don't you worry about that. How was your nap, Washu? I know what you mean, Rain Leska, about feeling good in the warmth and humidity, but I don't really have this, like, I don't know. It's gonna sound so miserable again, but like I don't feel like that kind of liberation, let's say. Not long enough. But okay, since you only have a nap at work. But you went home for your nap, right?
When will you ever learn?
It's like we're dancing. It's having fun. Once you can just let go and feel the music. Yeah, it's true. I just bought Just Dance for Switch. You nap in the car, my girl. My girl. For maximum time. Don't even waste the time driving home. And actually, like, I really, really enjoy it. GG. G fucking G.
Her Majesty knows what she's doing.
Does she know what she's doing? I'm not sure she knows what she's doing, Reynard. That is your real name. Still don't trust you. Unfortunate. If we could like actually play a game together one day, Rain and Leska. Yeah, people have been asking for a long time actually, and I've never actually got round to it. I played Overwatch once, and that was it. With Agnes. It should definitely be Just Dance. It's not happening. Like a million miles away. Yeah, almost. Almost, Rain Leska. One day it will happen. Same with Mrs. Steel Rose. I will play some games with you one day, Mrs. Steel Rose, I promise. And Washu, I don't think you want to play games with me, right? Alright guys. That's the end of the stream. Unfortunately. Sorry guys. Depends on the game. Interesting. Okay, but it has to be a PlayStation as well, right? Mario Party. I don't have it, but I would like to have it. It'd be amazing. Actually, you do have a Switch as well, right, Washu? Right, Washu? Cool, then it's possible, right? There is a possibility. I was thinking about your laptop, right? And I was like, you don't have too many options, I guess. Alright guys, so I'll keep an eye on Mario Party. It could happen. Gotta get an actually okay PC. Yeah, I'm the chance of me playing Final Fantasy 14. Actually, you know, I could play Final Fantasy 14. I've never played Final Fantasy 14, so maybe Washu. That's also an idea. I don't know. Rain Leska, Final Fantasy 14. Mr. Steel Rose, Final Fantasy 14. I don't know. I have no idea. For 14, sure. The base game is free, right? Or is it like the first 25 levels are free? You think you have it? It's an online game. How many streams it will take? I don't know, Ankek. I don't know. I can't tell you. Is there a way to chat while playing? I guess Discord, right? Discord is possible. And why do I have a message on Skype? It's always scary when that happens. Yeah, that's fine. Discord. You have it on PS4. Troublemaker, Rain and Leska. You are a troublemaker. Yeah, you could run it on your laptop for sure. I feel bad, like I was gonna ask you guys what you're doing at the weekend. Yeah, I think you can't play together if you're on PS4. You can crossplay. What? I don't even believe that crossplay exists. You work this weekend. Yeah. You're acting in a short film on Sunday. What? Amazing. Cool. Will it be like available for release, or will it be like uploaded online? You have it for PC and your brother's on PS4. Nice. You're working too. I think that I will have more fun. It's possible. It might end up online, but sometimes editing takes a while. Yeah, of course. Cool. I would like to see it if it finally comes to see the light of day, I guess the phrase is. But yeah, so I have to get up really early tomorrow. That's my only complaint now. I have to get up at like 4 AM tomorrow to get a bus and then an airplane to Bucharest. That's okay, I guess. I will always complain about waking up early, but that's fine. No work for 4 days. No stream though, either, unfortunately. So, sleep on the plane. I can't do that. I'm not that kind of person that can sleep on the plane. I'm actually kind of like nervous about sleeping on... Not sleeping, but actually flying a little bit. It's kind of weird. Actually, let's close the game. I will put myself on big screen. I haven't done this in ages. You gotta learn. No. It's the opposite. I unlearned it, Washu. Like, I used to be really, really okay. Hi, by the way. I used to be really, really okay with flying. And then last year I went to Thailand. and we were flying from like one of the islands. It was like in rainy season as well. And we were flying from one of the islands back to Bangkok, and it was like so bad. Like, you watch snakes on a plane while traveling with the plane. You know what was really good? The one time I watched Gravity, you know, this movie with George Clooney and Sandra Bullock. That was really good to get through turbulence. I was just like so focused on the movie. I was really okay. But like last year, or no, it was the year before. No, it was last year. Not this summer, but the summer before. We're flying to Bangkok, and there was such a horrible storm, and we were like just going through like an actual storm cloud, and the plane was just rocking backwards and forwards for like half an hour, 45 minutes, and like I was okay. I was petrified, but like I had the couple sitting next to me. Like, me and Ola didn't have seats next to each other for some strange reason, and she was sitting right behind me, so I couldn't really see her. But I had a couple next to me, and they were like laughing and joking. They were so okay that I was okay. And so like we flew like round twice trying to land, and then they actually, yeah, I'm like Microsoft. I'm capturing all your information. We actually had to go to a different airport and then stay at this airport for like 2 hours, then fly again and go through the storm cloud. But like when we landed, I spoke to Ola, and Ola was sitting next to like just a line of women. Like, she could just see like 5 women next to her, and every single one of them were crying. And so she was like, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die. But I was kind of okay. I mean, I was terrified, but like the fact that they were okay, I was like, this is normal. It happens all the time, obviously, because they are okay. But like just seeing everyone else was so scary for them, I guess. Like for Ola, she was so scared, so scared. But now she's okay, and I'm like terrified of flying. Not terrified, but like I'm just like get sweaty palms, you know, stuff like this. I'm the same Rain Leska. I just can't sleep on airplanes. I've been on like so many long flights. Yeah, like I grabbed her negative feelings, I guess. It's scary to land. No. The scary part for me is always like this moment when you're, not when you're taking off, but then like when the plane is going like this, and then it kind of like levels itself out. There's this part where like the airplane feels like it's decelerating. That's terrifying. I hate that so much. So much. That is the worst part for me. But, yeah, no. It's life, I guess. The whole thing is scary to you. Usually cry. Yeah, I have a student. I taught him today, actually. You know what you're talking about. And he used to always go on holiday with his wife, and his wife, like, suddenly, like, after one flight, just decided, I can't do this anymore, I'm too scared. And he hasn't been, like, abroad. He hasn't gone anywhere in, like, further than, like, 200 miles from his house in the last 10 years. Like, in Europe, it's so cheap to fly, and he still can't go anywhere because his wife is so scared. Poor guy. Yeah, it's unfortunate. But like, I think it was after there was this one flight that happened, I think it was 5 years ago, where like the pilot was suffering from depression, and he just like crashed the airplane into the Alps. It's like a German pilot, or it was a German company. He just like crashed the airplane like full of tourists into the Alps. Since then, she's been terrified, but I don't know. Traveling is just too important to me to let it go. And like, I've been to like all the countries near to me now. Like, I only have like 4 or 5 countries left in Europe. So I kind of have to fly if I want to go anywhere. So actually, the Trans-Siberian Express kind of starts like 200 kilometers from where I live or something. Like, you can start it in the capital of Poland and just go all the way to like China. Trans-Siberian Express is called. Yeah, I've been to, when I was a kid, I went to Florida a lot of times. I know Orlando way too well for my liking. yeah, it's really, really common for British people to go there. Like, when I was a kid, everyone went there, and I didn't go. And then when I was a teenager, my parents kind of like could afford to go, and so we went like a couple of years. I went to Miami as well while I was there. I went to San Francisco and LA like 3 years ago, which was okay. Let's go to Harry Potter World. Yeah, Ola, my girlfriend, is going to the one in London in January, so she's really excited. I will have to show you guys. One day she got a Harry Potter advent calendar made by Funko Pop. So like every day she has like a tiny Funko Pop like this big from Harry Potter. I think it's more like, I don't know what it is in London, but I think it's not as big as the one in Florida. Is it Universal Studios or something? But yeah, so maybe I'll show you when she has more of them. Universal Studios. Yeah, I guess maybe the one in London is smaller. Or maybe it's just like an exhibition or something. I'm not quite sure. But yeah, I'll try to show you the advent calendar at some point. But I don't know Harry Potter very well anyway. Like, I've read the first 2 books and I haven't seen any of the movies. So 2. I think 2 books. Like, I know all the characters that she's got so far, so I don't know. So guys, I gotta go. I have to go pack my bags because I have a bus to get at 5 o'clock tomorrow morning. Which is, I don't know, it's not that many hours away, I suppose. So, thank you very much for hanging out with me, yeah? Haven't packed yet? It's 4 days, Washu. Go sleep, you will miss me very much. Thank you very much, Mr. Steel Rose. Packing, when you travel so much, it's not that hard. Just put some clothes in a bag. Don't need anything else, it's just fine. Don't worry. Thank you very much, Ankeg. Have a nice weekend. I hope you feel better, Ankeg. I hope the treatment and the x-rays get done for you, okay? Take it easy, guys. I will miss you too. Okay? Have lovely weekends. Don't work too hard and play very hard, okay? See you later, guys. Bye-bye.